Hey everyone, this is Shawn Powell, and this is going to be about Traffic Monsoon. Obviously, if you've done a search on it, I might even put this on my Facebook for my downline. I just want to really show people the importance of sponsoring in Traffic Monsoon. Now, understand, it doesn't matter where you come in. If you come into Traffic Monsoon as just wanting to do Traffic Monsoon by itself, y'all, that's great. There's nobody ever going to knock you for that. The business is incredible. I think it's a blessing for the ones who don't want to sponsor or maybe not good at sponsoring or whatever it may be. But I just want to show you a realization, and I'm going to tell you exactly where I was at in the business, how very little I have worked on this business, and then I want you to take that in consideration and decide to yourself, do you need to sponsor? Okay? But either way, there is no wrong way. It's your business to do however you like. Just get yourself a game plan, stick with it, don't change it, and know this is real, and then jump in as far as you can. That's it. If you can't afford to jump in far, then to jump in with a game plan and stick with it because the money's there. Okay? First of all, this is me right here. I'm 43 years old. Little boy Adam, he's 8 years old. I'm a full-time dad. I'm single dad. Been free from a job since May the 7th of 2015. I was able to quit my job with one of the tools I'm going to talk about in just a second. The name is Power Lead Systems, PLS. You may often hear it referred to as that. Y'all, I can already tell you, if you're looking to be serious about online business, you've got to brand yourself. Okay? Now, if you're really just new coming into business and something and you want to sponsor, we've got the answer for that as well. And there's nothing wrong with that. But sponsoring, when you are branding yourself, it gives you an edge, okay? This right here, you know, what I built right here doesn't look like a whole lot. It's not a whole lot, to be honest. It's me just telling what I believe in, me sitting there showing you a 14-minute video talking about how much Traffic Monsoon's worth to you, worth to my family. And, y'all, this was only on, like, day 43. You know, I was really broke there compared to now in comparison. And don't you look at the bottom here. This is January the 15th. This is 85 days in the business. It's 10 o'clock at night. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you what this business has done for me and what I've built from it to be where I'm at right now. Okay. And let's see. I'm just go a little further down. The importance, talking about if you're looking someone to sponsor Traffic Monsoon, there's my name. I put that there. The reason I put it in there is because it was a problem. People were going there noticing it wasn't my name, so they need to contact me. And now I give them that. You know, you want to deal with issues as it take place, put it out before people, and then fix it. And that's the way to do it. Secondly, people wasn't contacting me on Facebook. So, of course, I'm going to put it right here. Contact me on Facebook. This is right here. You click this, you get me. You click down here, you get me. But without friending me on Facebook, I'm not going to be able to help you. And why would you want me to help you? It's because, just like it says here, I'm used to averaging 60 to up to 100, 120 leads a day in Facebook. Okay? I know not many people do that. All right? I'm not bragging. I know that. I taught myself how to do that. And I know a lot of you can use that. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. I've got a whole year plus of dedicating myself into online business where this is all I think about every day. So even though I haven't been in Traffic Monsoon, but, you know, two months and a half or whatever, you know, 2 months and 25 days, whatever it may be, I still knew the gist of it. I knew how I needed to put this together, brand myself. I spent the first week making banners, anything that I could use for the business, okay? This is day 30 right here, $5,038. I made $11,088 from downline. I had 17 sponsored that were active, and this is my the referral cash links, okay? Now let me show you what day 85 is. This is, well, I will update just to see if it is. It's probably it right here. Yeah, I made a few cents off cash links just a few minutes ago. I actually withdrawed into Payza. So I just pulled out some money. I would have already just bought another ad pack. But I didn't pull money for 70 days straight. That was my game plan. You know, to go as long as I can. Even though I'm free from a job, I still, you know, I have bills. So I went as long as I possibly could. If I had a job working full-time, I wouldn't even pull that. Okay? But it was time for me to pull. I'd put enough money here to get the business, the ball rolling. It's time to start pulling money. Okay? So, as of right now, I'm at 537 ad packs on day 85. I have 58 active members. $9,386 at $34,744 I made in passive income, income coming through here. Okay, most of this I've turned around and put back into business. As a matter of fact, all of it until the last 14 days, to be honest. And I've only pulled 10 times, and they were not large amounts because I'm still on the game plan of getting where I want to be. 537 ad packs is not bad. But I'm going to show you the difference between just focusing on the ad packs compared to sponsoring. Okay, now let's go over here. I will show you. Matter of fact, January the 15th, if you look on the bottom right, you see January 15th, 2016. Okay, in January, as of right here, if you look at this, this is 100, 200, 300, 310 times that I have been paid from downline. And it is just the 15th. All right. Now this grows on a right steady basis. Let me show you how much it does grow. Okay. In November, if you even see here, Traffic Monsoon, you earn some money here. This is 3. This is 2, 5. All in all, in the whole month of November, in which it ends right. Where's the end at? Right here. Okay. All this equals up to be 97 times. Okay, understand, I came in October the 20th. I didn't do anything really. I was making banners, doing stuff like that. I didn't get out to people. It was November before I really started promoting. Okay, so the month of November, 97 times I got paid. Still not bad. You know what I'm saying? And that 30 days you saw was at $5,000. I've made in $1,188 from the 97 times. Okay, I had some good days from that. Made some good money from that. Okay, now. The month of December, I want you to watch how this kind of jumps here. All right. In the month of December, it comes right here. These from here to here. All right. It's about 400 times I got paid. Actually, a little more than that, I believe. 100, 200, 300. Yeah, it's about 400 times total that I got paid in the month of December. Now, understand, that's a right nice little jump from 97 times to getting paid like that. Okay, well, let me show you what is happening now. Now, this is the last 10 times. Now, it's split up today. So this is from 3:56 p.m. This was 6 hours ago. I'm just going to show you, and there is no bulk purchase in this part. This is just normal, okay? So let's go back just the last 6 hours. I'm going to go 24 hours and show you. Then I'm going to show you the last few days. This is all sponsoring. This is money that would not have been there if I hadn't sponsored, period, okay? 5. 15 is 20, 25 is 25 more is 50, 55, 60, 65, 75, 85. Okay, there's $90. $90 I have made in the last 6 hours, and I've still got another hour and a half, almost 2 hours to go. Okay, so from 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock today till midnight, I'll probably make $100. Okay, now let's go back, and I'm going to show you where the other part of the day's been. All right, so I got paid 10 times right here in the last 6 hours. All right, let's go down to the bottom here. So what was it, $90? I think that's what it was. Okay, make sure it all populates. It's still going through. It's 100 of them in this one. Okay, now, so this was just moments before the other one. It's still in 6 hours. So I've got 95. So I made $100. Let's say 95 or $100, somewhere in the ballpark in that time frame. So I'm gonna say 90, and this is 95. This is 100. This is 105, 110, 115, 120. There's 50 cents. So this is 30. It's 150. Not gonna count the $1 yet. And 155. Okay, 160. This is the last 24 hours. And let's see, it's going to be about 160, 163, and 170. Well, about 175 total makes one full day. 175, 180, somewhere in the ballpark. Okay, I'm usually between 180 and 200 a day. All right, understand that when my business is growing and it's doubling off of me staying with the game plan, just this part right here, right? Rolling these back into here and getting as many ad packs as I can. It takes me about 10 days for me to go 400 ad packs to 500. So right now between 500 and 600 should take me roughly about 10 days, may even take less. Okay, so if I do 100 more, then that's going to be another $9 a day raise at 9% that I can pull the money. 9% of active ad packs per day is what you can pull off of. All right. So in this case, an ad pack, we're going to say it's $1 a day. It's $5.37, but really it's about $1.10 a day. So that's another $53.70. So all in all, it's about $580, somewhere in the ballpark. But I'd rather my numbers be low, so I'll say $1 each. At 5 is about $48 a day that I can put in my pocket. Okay, that has nothing to do with this downline at all, right? So what did I have earlier? About 180 plus another $48. You know, I mean, what's that? 182, 100, $228. And understand, I still got another hour and 40 minutes before the day's over with. So I'm saying, so I'm making right in the ballpark about $245 a day, every day, and it's going to double. Okay, how do I know it's going to double? Because these people are doing the same thing I'm doing. They're just building their business. All right, let's go back a little bit here. I want you to see some of these payouts. All right. Now, understand that this month will more than likely be over, I'd say 700 times. There's one for 30. So you're looking about 700. There's one for 15. There's one for 10. 700 times I'm going to get paid in the month of January. Now imagine come February what's going to happen. This thing's going to turn crazy. Okay? This is 2 days ago. Now I want you to look at this. Your earnings is $600 from your referral. All right. This is one person, just one person, at one time out of the last, how many was it? 300 and sometimes I've been paid since January. Okay, 310 times, I believe it is, or whatever. Y'all, this is the kind of pay that you want. Understand what I'm saying? Now, whether you are happy with just this, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But this is only 58 people. Now, I'm going to show you something I never show anybody, but I think it's going to be important, especially the downline. Okay? When I came into this business for the first week and a half, I didn't even sponsor, okay? I really was getting everything together. I might have talked to a couple of people, that was it, all right? I did not hit my list. My list is roughly about 8,000 people now, somewhere in the ballpark, maybe just a tad more. I didn't get in touch with them because I had no way to get in touch with them at the time. So I finally got everything together. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go see what this will do on Facebook. So I got on Facebook. I know how to stand out. That's one of the things I know how to do in Facebook, is not look like everybody else and get leads. All right. So I just attacked Facebook just like I always did in the past. I honestly know that I ran about a 4-to-1 ratio. So the number of leads I got was maybe 800 leads. And after I got my 800, maybe 850, I actually just tightened up and started helping my downline. The reason why, because out of that 850 leads that I got, which ain't much, y'all, I can already tell you that. I'm used to doing closer to 1,500 a month in leads, and I've been in this business for over 2 months. So if that gives you anything, okay. I've got 233 I've sponsored. All right, 233. Now, a lot of these are really brand new right now. This guy come in, he got 20 ad packs, but you see the rest of them, a lot of these brand new people here just come in, they really ain't done anything. I just wanted to show you that's my sponsor number is 233. Out of the 233, don't you look at this, there is 58 active. 58 active. So that's a 1 out of every 4 that decided to go active. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I think that's a pretty good ratio, especially considering that in a month's time, I'm used to seriously getting, I remember I got 1,468 leads, and I think it was the month of August. Excuse me. And I was laying the hammer down. You know, I was going at it to get those kind of leads. But y'all, I'm telling you, what I've got right here is 2 weeks worth of work of me getting on Facebook. Now let me tell you what Facebook work is. That's me with 17 groups, because that's all I've got on that account that I use for Facebook. 17 groups, and I'm getting out there 3 to maybe 4 times a day. That was it. So I would go post in the way that I know how to post, the way I know how to get attention, and the way I know how to enrich in my post for 2 weeks, and that's all I've done. Now let me tell you this. I'll go ahead and do some math. You ain't got to look at all this over here, but you can see this is real. It doesn't stop, right? See the dates, January the 12th. That was only 3 days ago, all right? See how far it goes to go to 100. So I got 110 right here. This is 5 days ago, all right? And that was just partial of that day. All right, the money's real. Here's one for $40 right here. You know, I can go all day long and just show you this. The whole objective of this whole thing, y'all, is to let you know I have not pushed this anything like I'm capable. Yet, my 2 weeks, I call this 2 weeks worth of work, I'm making $245 a day now. And all I've really got to do right now, y'all, now I still get out a little bit. Today I got about 25 leads. All right, that's nothing compared. I'm used to 60 to 100 leads. Now we'll also tell you this: Facebook's a little bit different now than it used to be. Everybody's doing rev shares, and Facebook knows that. So you're going to have to look different. You cannot look just like a normal rev share. So when I get out there to get leads, some of these people are already in Traffic Monsoon, right? I don't care. Because more than likely, they're not getting the results that I'm getting. So what have I got to offer them? They're looking what? They're saying, wow, look at this guy right here. He's got 58 active. I'm not saying that's the best thing in the world, but I'm also telling you that in the last 7 days, now you saw one for $600, right? I made $1,795 in the last 7 days from downline. Now, there was only bulk purchase twice from those downline. Okay? Now, $1,795 is what I made, and that's not including this. So if I add that to this scenario at say $45, it's a little bit lower than that probably. $45 for 7 days, let's say 50 is $350. That's another, it's at least $300 a month. A week extra. So that's $2,000. Multiply that times 52. That's $100,000 for 2 weeks worth of work that I did on Facebook. All right, I'm not lying. I've got in the other business I was in. You could actually keep track of how many members you had coming in, and I'm not bragging anything, but I knew that Facebook was the way to do it for me. Okay, now. I can show you how to do something. Doesn't mean that you're going to do it, because that's what's usually happened. I show somebody how to do something, they don't do it. But I made my own training pages to help people out. What I'm trying to tell y'all is the money here is in sponsoring. Now, I told you every 10 days I usually go up to the next 100, right? So, in about another 5 days, maybe 6 days. In about 6 more days, I'll be at 600 ad packs, all right? At 600 ad packs, and then 10 more. So about a month and a half from now, somewhere in the ballpark, I'm going to be at 1,000 ad packs. All right. Understand, that's basically doubling my income. So instead of $45, $48 a day, I'll be at $90 a day from just this part of the business, right? So I could pull 90 a day, roll over 91% back over, pull out 9% at $90 a day easily, and stay below the radar without hurting growth. When my business doubles, what has this taught us? 97 to about 300, 350 to, I'm doubling that now to 310. Look at this, y'all. It's January the 4th. It's showing January the 4th right here. So 310 times halfway. I'm willing to bet you that it's going to grow even more between now and the end. Instead of 310, it's probably going to be 400. I'm really guessing 400. So it's going to be 700 times getting paid in the month of January from that. How many are going to be bulk? I don't know. But I think you're starting to realize that as nice as that $45 is, it's going to double. And all you guys do is stay with a game plan. Stay focused. Don't be a fool. Don't sit there and pull this money. I had $600 come in the other day. You want me to tell you what to do? The moment it comes in, I don't care what you got going on, right? You didn't have it before. As soon as it comes in, go ahead and buy ad packs. Don't give yourself the time to take it. Eliminate that as a possibility. Act like it was never there. I'm more excited, not about the big days like that. I'm used to that, to be honest. What excites me is that daily pay of $5. Have I got somebody new now that's going up to $10 a day? Got somebody new now that's going $15 a day, every day non-stop. That is residual out the yin yang, and it's not going to stop. If they're at $15 a day right now and my business doubles, guess what theirs is going to do? It's going to double. One person, y'all, at doubling at $30 a day in the next month and a half, how much is that going to be worth to you? You know what I'm saying? It's not hard. It's not hard. The answer is yes, you want the sponsor. If you try to sponsor and you're not good, it doesn't matter. You're still making money from here, okay? So don't knock that. But let me tell you what you need and why is it worth it. You've seen how much money I'm making, right? Obviously, I'm at least, let's go ahead and say fairly $75,000 a year, period. You can already tell that I'm at that level right now if it doesn't grow anymore, okay? Hell, I ain't got to sponsor nobody. If they quit, I can still live off of that, about $48 a day, and it's going to continue to grow because I'm not going to pull from that to hurt it. So you got to be smart like that and discipline yourself. That's a lot of money, y'all, for 2 weeks of something that I threw together real quick. And though it's good and it's real presentable and you know, it's just me being sincere and I believe in my business, and that's the difference between me and a lot of people. It's not hard for me to do it. You know what I'm saying? Number one, if you're not in Traffic Monsoon, you come there and sign up. I tell people that. At minimum, go ahead and sign up, y'all. As soon as you sign up, I'm going to welcome you into the Facebook groups. These have got incredible people there. You're going to love this group. This group is the reason I wanted to do this business. Okay? That's exactly what I tell people. I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth. So, this Facebook right here is you friending me, because if you don't friend me, I can't help you. These are call to actions that you need to do when you're talking to people in a YouTube video or anything else. People do not want a boss. I want you to listen to this, y'all. This is my own quote. There's some things just pop in your head that make sense. People do not want a boss, but at the same time, they want to be managed. Ain't that weird? People come into it because they're trying to get away from a boss, but they need to be managed so they can know where to go. And they're looking, they're grasping for anything. I get phone calls every day, and I will get phone calls because of this video as well. Because people know that I know what I'm doing. And it's not hard. To be honest, the biggest thing you need to do is believe in your business. If it ain't Traffic Monsoon, it's whatever business it is. Show people that you believe in it. Here's the simplest rule I used to do for YouTube. Now, I did this in front of the camera because I felt like it did better. Number one, tell people what you found. Number two, tell people how you feel about it, what it means to you and your family. Now, here's my little boy. That's my family right here. Let me tell you what summer's been like without having a job. Every day with being him, eating pizza and laying on beanbag chairs, drinking a Nestle Quick and eating pizza, watching YouTube and playing video games. I don't know how many dads would, I would love for my dad to have done that. I know he couldn't. He wouldn't have. You know, it wasn't the time or era. But I'm just saying, what do you think it's worth to him? You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. You can hear it coming out of my mouth. I know you know it's real. That is what you need to get out to people and relate to people. All right? So just be sincere to people. Be who you are. Tell people that you believe in your business. You know what I've learned? I don't care if you don't speak real good English. I don't care where you come from. If you come from up north, if you got an attitude a little bit about how you present yourself, you know the one thing that's a universal language? Belief. You show people that you believe in it. People can tell you're on fire. They can hear it in your voice. You ain't got to script nothing. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just sitting here telling you the truth, telling you how I feel about it. And that's what works. And that works with Craigslist, YouTube, Facebook, or anything else you possibly can even think about. It works with the guy down the road at the grocery store. It works with the guy beside my house here with the auto parts store. It'll work with anything that you do. That's it. You plant the seed with someone. Let them know, hey, y'all, I found something I love. I'm absolutely tickled to death with. When you get a chance, just take a look at it. I'm making real good money with it right now. And y'all, leave them alone. Don't make them resent the business. Plant the seed. It's almost like dating a girl. You know what I'm saying? You tell them that, you know what, I've always really liked you. I've been real blah, blah, and then leave them alone because you don't want to resent it. And then you plant that seed and see if it ever comes back. And when they do, you're going to have something, you know, it's really nice, presentable to give them, and this is it, and it's going to be branding you. If you're not ready to brand yourself, great, because our guys in my group have got share codes. Okay, I've got a training page dedicated just for this. Okay, and they got share codes, and what you got to do is go there. They'll even show you how to do solo ads. He'll show you Power Lead Systems, which is a beast. Just so you know, I didn't quit my job with Traffic Monsoon. I wasn't in it. I quit my job with Power Lead Systems. Okay, that's where my money came from, and a freebie site, and My Cash Freebies, and both of them together was enough to overcome 26 years in restaurants, and that is a blessing. Okay, but without Power Lead Systems, right now I wouldn't have anything. The money I made right now, y'all, without this, wouldn't be here. Without this right here, without me using the tools that I'm using right now to even do this video, I would be working 13-hour shifts on a restaurant on I-40 where I can barely walk when I come home because I rub myself raw. I hate to be graphical, but I'm telling you, that's what 26 years and being in a restaurant is like. You know what I'm saying? I was a public relations guy pretty much. You know, I was the general manager, but at the same time, that's what I did was public relation. You know, y'all, this is real. This is what you need to do. If you're not in Traffic Monsoon, you need to sign up, period. You're going to be talking about the call to action. CTA, you'll see that sometimes, call to action. Don't even question it. Just go ahead and click there. You'll see my name up there. It says Shawn Powell. Go ahead and sign up. If you're not sponsored underneath anybody and you're sponsored directly by Traffic Monsoon, still get in touch with me, okay? If you are underneath someone else and you need for me to help you to see how to get these tools, Power Lead Systems, and how to get these, this is an awesome funnel. Y'all, he's my sponsor, just to let you know. He lives about an hour and a half away from me here in North Carolina. He made $72,000. Let me show you this. $72,000 in the month of September. He was also in Power Lead Systems. I was making about $1,500 a month at the time when I met him. He was making $7,500. Now he's up to $8,500 a week in Power Lead Systems. Okay, so even without Traffic Monsoon, he's sitting pretty good. Now I'm not saying you're going to be like him, but isn't it nice to know that he can give you a share code and you get into Power Lead Systems and he's basically doing the work for you? And this thing here, not only is it a funnel about Traffic Monsoon, it has 4 quarters in it, excuse me, 4 corners in it, has Power Lead Systems, and then it has a bonus that is going to actually get your funnel out to people. It's a place to get sold ads, and it's a great place, and it's a system that's in play. And if you stick with this system, y'all, everybody else that signs up underneath you, you're going to get paid from all of them. And then when they do promoting, it's free to do that part. But when they buy anything from to promote, you get 15%. Y'all, you see how much I'm making off of just Traffic Monsoon, right? The reason I want to do that is because I want people to have the opportunity to come in here without being buckled down to all this other stuff. All right? And believe me, when I'm telling you, if you just want to do this part right here, I love it. By all means, you won't hear me say a word. I'll never cram anything down your throat because I'm tickled to death. I'm going to help you out. I don't care what you're doing. All right? But if you're not getting the results I'm doing, if you hear me say that I was lazy and only put 2 weeks worth of work in, and the rest is on my Facebook group, let me show you my Facebook group right here. That's me and my little boy again. And I just post on my timeline, letting people know where I'm at. I tell them little things that might help them out. And, you know, that's it. Y'all, this is all you got to do. You friend people, and then you turn around and you post on your timeline so they can see where you're at. I plant the seed, and my timeline brings people in. You understand? This is downline right here. He's doing great. Tom Moore's done great. One of my first people I brought in. Michael Williams is really excited about it. William Hardy lives here in North Carolina with me. Great guy. And 2 others. Let's see who else we got. We got Jill and got Rich. I mean, you know, these are some of my downline, but not everybody. Alberto, right here, he came in pretty strong the other day. He's already got 20 active ad packs. Douglas Martin's got 20 active ad packs. You know what I'm saying? The point is, all I've got to do now is make sure my downline understands what's going on. I cut my time from posting on Facebook so I can do YouTube videos like this to reach out to people and help you out. If you need Power Lead Systems, if you're thinking about making money with sponsoring, don't even ask, do you need it? You need it. That's a given. Okay? It gives you autoresponders to go out. It gives you share codes. Y'all, I have got a bunch of share codes. I'm not going to pull up my training page right now, but I've got a whole training page that's set up for it. And you just go down the training page, and I have all the banners for you for Traffic Monsoon and everything. Y'all, I don't know how else to tell you other than the fact that I've been down the path. You remember me telling you I've got free from a job? It was not the easiest way to do it. I worked my tail off, even though it may not sound like a whole lot. I was laying on the couch doing this a lot better than 13 hours in a restaurant, but I was still working my tail off to make sure that I stayed at that range. Traffic Monsoon, is so much easier path. The path feels wide. You got almost 3 million people in there. It's amazing. And everybody's going down the same path. And at the end, y'all, it's just a straight path, and you can see light at the end of the tunnel. This is the business you need to be in. And if you don't have Traffic Monsoon, you need to get in touch with me. You need to go ahead, just like I said, I'll say it for the last time. I need you to sign up underneath Traffic Monsoon. If you want to sponsor, well, I want you to friend me on Facebook as soon as you sign up at Traffic Monsoon. Make sure everything goes good. Friend me on Facebook. Maybe leave a message. Let me know that you just came in underneath me or something like that. And then right here, if you want to see what this does, y'all, if you come in this and just listen to this, you ain't got to do anything right now, but just listen to this. Go to step 2, step 2, step 2. Go ahead and go through the whole funnel. If you like it, just do what it says. And time you're done with this funnel, you'll have this funnel running, working correctly, and can get out to people. It's set up as it's awesome. It's the best one Frank's ever done.
Thank you for opting in and requesting more information. My name is Frank Calabro Jr., and I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited for you, and I'm excited for your families.
Now he's a top 1%. He's a millionaire. He's a millionaire, and he did it from this. And I can vouch for everything because I know I've seen the man's numbers when he was coming into Power Lead Systems. I'm not bad. I get to still be dad every day. I'm not like I'm crunched down here doing this. I've been lazy with this business, but it does not keep it from working. What I know, I'm just being smart now compared to working my tail off in a restaurant like I used to. There's nothing else I can really say, y'all. Again, go down, click the link. We'll get you started. I'll get you my training pages, anything that might help you out. I don't care if you want to sponsor in Traffic Monsoon. If you don't, again, I don't know about y'all, but that's pretty impressive right here to be basically after my 2nd month in, and my 3rd month is going to double that. I can't imagine what a year is going to be like. But I can already tell you that I'm already looking at 6-figure income right now. And that's 6-figure without touching growth. Understand what I'm saying? That's a big difference. That means the machine is still churning out money. I make a money machine that I'm not even touching, and it's 6-figure income. All right? I'm not going to sit here and pull it all and let you do the math on, but the point is $1,795 in a week plus the 35 or 45 a day. The math's there, and it's not going to go down. All right, so just click the link down below. Get in touch with me. My phone number's down below, and y'all, I'd be tickled to death to help you out. Sorry this video went long. I just wanted you to know how important it is to sponsor and what sponsoring can do for you in Traffic Monsoon. And if not, Traffic Monsoon itself is still the answer. Appreciate it.